Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Watch Natalie, spelled Natalee. I am here to do a special reading for, this is going to be the dailies for Tuesday, August 20th, Wednesday, August 21st, as well as Thursday, August 22nd. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm moving to Los Angeles this week. And so I'm getting these 3 dailies out in one right now to cover you, to last you guys through till Friday. I will be en route. I will be on the road. I will be on the road and traveling. So I want to make sure everyone's covered. I'm really going to get all of the weeklies done and this daily covering Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, cap corner, crossing my fingers so that when I arrive in LA, I can do the love and sex reading for Friday, as well as the weekend reading for Friday as well. So thank you so much for being patient with me. Thank you so much for being patient with me and for everything. Okay. So as far as the downloads, I want to let the cards lead the way. If there's anything really important that wants to get through to you, I want to get that out first and make sure that's thoroughly explored, okay? Okay, here we go. We have the Ace of Staves with the Four of Swords in reversed. So this is interesting. This is the time for healing and being quiet, and resting is over. It's over now. Because see how restful he looks upright? There's stuff everywhere. Well, he's in reverse, so no longer is this rest period needed. It's time to burst forth. And the way that this, I mean, it's very phallic, there's like a lot of bursting forth. But if you can see that it is coming from the sky, it is coming from the clouds. So this could be an actual really energized, I get like a superhero, like, I'm on my way. It's a very, something's, thank you. Hold on, they're telling me something's jolted you out of your slumber. Something's jolted you to action. Something's jolted you to, and this is action. This could be a bold action that you or someone in your environment takes after having been very inactive for quite a while. It feels like they were just sort of like Sleeping Beauty or something. Let's go ahead and see what the next message is. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords in reversed. Seven of Cups. Oh, it's nice to have options, isn't it? Yep. Oh, okay. It's nice to have options. It's also nice to know exactly what you want and to get exactly what you want out of all of the options. It's like, yes. Oh, thank you. They're saying that even though you have so many options, it's more of a compliment to choose what you really want because you have so many options, because you have a choice. Having a choice makes it more valuable. Does that make that? I hope I didn't lose you, right? So if you didn't have options and this was like your only thing, the only person that wanted to be with you, you wouldn't appreciate this person as much as if you could have all these other people and then you choose this person. This is also, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're just coming across very stable, very solid, very trustworthy. Let me emphasize the trustworthiness. This is someone very loyal. This is someone who you can trust. This is the person that you marry or you want to be in a long-term committed relationship with because they're bringing the edge. I love that movie, but why is that relevant? Hold on. Oh, so in the movie, Anthony Hopkins has this, he marries a model. And I'm just kidding. I'm kidding to my model friends watching. Okay. I think it's Kim Basinger. He marries her and she, oh, I don't want to spoil it. It's an old movie. It's like from 90 something. And she's actually having like a little something with Alec Baldwin behind the rich guy's back, Anthony Hopkins. He's like a billionaire, zillionaire guy. And this is not her. Okay, this is someone, but here's the thing. In the wilderness, I I I did wilderness survival training in the Canadian boreal forest. So this is a primitive living. It's actually primitive living, like long-term living in the wilderness. They're saying this is so weird. They're saying that you pick this person because you wouldn't be with someone who denies the Holocaust. Just the messenger, guys. I'm just the messenger, and this is lasting you for 3 days. So take what resonates and let what doesn't resonate, just let it keep flowing on down the line because it's going to resonate with somebody else. They're saying just like you wouldn't be with someone, there's two parts, who denies the Holocaust or denies climate change. That's like the Kim Basinger kind of character, because not only is she cheating on him, but she's there. It's like he's in the forest, like lost, right? Like the plane goes down. So this is the stable person. This is the person who, yes, the Holocaust happened. Yes, climate change is real. Oh, that's right, primitive living. So this is the person that you could trust being in the wilderness, lost, and they're not going to tweak out. They're not going to like lose their marbles. It's a thing in wilderness and primitive living that if that does happen and someone starts to like really panic, let me give you this. Come here. You give them something to do. You give them a little task. If you see someone really losing it, like mentally or emotionally, hey, go grab some firewood. Why don't you start collecting some firewood? You know, it's just you give them something small to like focus on so that they can kind of bring their perspective down a little bit. This is someone who's very mentally strong in that sense. The Queen of Pentacles is loyal, and she's like the married woman of like all of the queens. And that's really wise because it takes a lot to uphold and upkeep a household, to keep a family together, to keep everything running smoothly. You can't crack. You can't have these moments of like total tweak out that, oh my God, we're never going to be found. We're going to die out here. We're going to be eaten alive by bears. No. That's why this is groundedness. That's why this is stability, because it's no matter what, even if the plane loses a wing, blows an engine, I don't know, whatever happens, they're just going to be cool, calm, collected. And that's why am I getting that from all this? How interesting. Oh, that's why. Because out of all the options you have, they're not all like this. They're not all stable. All that glitters is not gold. What else? Oh, interesting. You or someone else, and this doesn't have to be a female. This could be the feminine energies in you or in someone else. Someone, you or this other person that you're connecting to, is either defensive of their boundaries or there's someone who likes their privacy. I feel like that could be both of you though. Like your privacy, like your boundaries, but it's very protected. And especially being like the Queen of Pentacles, it's very grounded, stable, secure. I mean, it feels like she's part of what holds the line, what protects the home. I'm not getting I'm not getting any negative connotation with that 9 of staves. And here we go, 10 of cups. Perfect human love, perfect happiness, perfect human. It's human love perfected. And this is what's being protected. So this Queen of Pentacles could have something to do with this new beginning. She could be the one instigating this new beginning. She actually doesn't, she's not this mobile queen like Queen of Wands, okay? She's pretty stable and secure. So I feel like there's the other energy is the one that's like bursting forward. Unless we get something else. Let's see. Wow. King of Cups upright is a man in love, definitely, but not speaking about it, keeping it beneath the surface, because as you can see, the roiling water underneath his throne is pretty tumultuous, but he's just sitting on top like, In reverse, he's a man in love speaking his feelings, expressing himself, talking about it. So now we have, it doesn't have to be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It can be though. It could be a water earth pairing, and y'all make mud, water and earth, mix that all up, you get a little muddy little sloshy slush. But it could also just be a very stable feminine energy and a very previously unexpressive but now expressive masculine energy. Let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse, please, for our lovely people. Oh. So this bold new beginning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What days did I say? The 20. Hold on. Tuesday, August 20th, Wednesday, August 21st, and Thursday, August 22nd. Over these 3 days, there is going to be a major burst. It's like bursting through an egg. It's just like this. Whoa, you know what I just saw for some of you? For some of you, it's conception week. I almost said inception again, where there's like sperm bursting through the egg. For some of you, there's fertilization taking place after a period of celibacy, after a period of not penetrating anything. This could be the week where there's some penetrating going on here, okay? That's what it felt like. It felt like the powerful burst forward. It's all of that. It's, for some of you, it's fertility. Huge fertility signal here. For some of you, it's the end of a cycle of experience. So you could be ending toxic relational patterns with this new beginning, because there's like this whole everyone has different, negative toxic addictions and cycles that we repeat until we break out of them. Things that we've learned from childhood, things we learned from bad experiences, or even just like regular relationship experiences, until we get smart enough and break out of them. We go through our healing, we do, la-di-di-la-di-da. But then after all of that comes a bright new beginning. What's that song? Every end has a beginning inside of it. That's the gist, okay? So for some of you, it's as if you had been healing, you had been thinking, meditating, strategizing about a new beginning, but hadn't really taken the action yet. It's in taking the action that you really close out the chapter, when you start the first action of your next new beginning. Does that make sense? I want Dracula hair. Yay. Okay. So for some of you, that cycle of experience of the old way, of like the not so great way, that's coming to a real end, where you never ever go back to that kind of pain because of this really bold, bright, fresh start, new beginning. After a period, yeah, the wait is over. The wait is over is what I just heard. Wow. Okay, 7 of Cups for you. Let's clarify. That was quickly. That was very quick. 2 cards. Another King, King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles. This king has options. This king is extremely charismatic. This is a king who previously was not expressing their feelings and how they felt about someone, to someone, and they have options. This king has lots of options. Very magnetic, very sexually appealing to both sexes. They're showing up with this Knight of Pentacles, which is interesting because this is saying that he has options. I feel like you both have options, to be honest, because you're both offering, you both have different wonderful things to offer to complement another human being. So it looks like it's a bit of a good balance here. But clarifying the Seven of Cups, we have the person who is looking at the options. So we have the masculine energy and the king of both of these, actually, the King of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, they have, and this just reaffirms what I said before. They have options, yes. However, what do they want? What are they going to actually go for? They want something stable. They want something they can count on. They can still be charismatic, magnanimous, attractive, but they want that home base. They want that lockdown. This Knight of Pentacles is someone very thorough and thorough. They're just leaving me at thorough. This person's also fantasizing. It's having options and, oh, this is interesting. This is a very mentally alive person. This person has exhausted all of their options mentally. It's like they play it till the end. They tell themselves, okay, this is the decision I made, and they make themselves feel it and think it and go through it and follow it down. They play it out to the end, and when they get to the end, you know, imagining scenarios, imagining conversations, and when they get to the end, they ask themselves, am I happy? Choosing this option, choosing this cup, how do I feel now? And then they go back in their mind, and then they start again, and they go down this option, and then 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 this option. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And that's how they know that they want this Queen of Pentacles. Because they've played it out. They've played it through all the scenarios, all of the options, and it kind of comes back full circle to what's going to make them happy in the long run. This is who they want to start something important with. And I really get a strong family. I heard their voice for a half a second and I lost it. Oh, I can feel you. Yeah, I can. This person's ready to fertilize. He's holding his staff. Look it. He's holding it ready to shoot his shot, ready to... It really is. First card out the gate. This person is looking to build. And look at how protective they are. They're super protective over their happiness, over their long-term stability, over their beautiful beginning. Very, very... Both of these people are people that like privacy. Like they could be for sure, this King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, we don't know yet. We're about to clarify her, but King of Wands definitely has like a public, it's like they hold court. They get attention. They have a lot of attention. They could just be very good looking. And then they just like get attention. Like Tina Fey in 30 Rock with Don Draper, the guy that plays Don Draper. That episode, that's a funny episode. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Can we please clarify the Queen of... Look at that. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. I knew it. I knew we were going to get both these cards. Now we have the beginning, the Alpha and the Omega. This person, the King of Wands, male, female, doesn't matter. The one who has lots of options, played all the options, played it through to the end. They know they want this one, this option. This is the one they want to build their life with. They see immediate happiness and they see long-term happiness. They want to make her the queen, like their queen. They see her as a queen. They see her very high esteem, but they want to make them part of their like tribe. Does that make sense? And, you know, there's something interesting about this. They're telling me that this King of Wands is looking at all of the options And this person, this whoever the stable person is, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Queen of Pentacles, this person is showing up as a return on investment, like a big return on investment. That, you know, these other cups might have like temporal happiness, immediate value, but this one gets better the longer they're here, the longer I'm with this person. This, look at how pentacles are really emphasized as like money. I'm your psychic strategist tarot reader. I'm going to be straight with you always. Money is a huge consideration here. It's money and its value. This is someone who's going to add value to the family, to the line, to the empire, their little, you know, how they see their lives, how they see the future. This is long-term future. This is like the next 30, 40, 50 years of their life. That they're making this decision. That's why this World card is coming up to clarify the Ace of Wands, because this is a huge cycle. This is like a 30-year cycle that's coming to an end or more. 7, 14, 21, 30 years. Some kind of Saturn increment of the Saturn cycle coming to an end. And with that ending, they get to begin again. They get to begin new with this person, and they have the benefit of their experience of the past in order for them to choose correctly. I tell my niece, there's this little boy, she's 7 years old, little boy that likes her, follows her around, plays with her at recess, and she doesn't really like him. I said, listen, Ava, they won't be the first one to like you. They won't be the last one to like you. There will probably always be someone that likes you. All you have to do is pick the best one. All you have to do is pick the best one, the one that treats you, you know, and I go on and on and on. And that's what this person is able to do now. They're able to pick the best one because they have the benefit of all of this wisdom of experience. All of their life experience has accumulated to a really wide perspective. This person's world is big. This, like what this person's been through it's a lot. It's like it's like many, many lifetimes in one lifetime. Well traveled, well learned. They could have a higher degree, or they could have just experienced so much of life that it attributes to having a very elevated perspective. And they are now in the position, see, they were resting from all of that. They were like meditating, thinking about all of it, internalizing all of it. And now they're able to begin again and choose what's going to have the greatest return on investment in the long run. I know that sounds so financial, but it's like the truth. This person adds a lot of value. And if it's not pentacles, let's just put it this way. If this person is not like super rich, and it's not even really about that, it is a little bit about that, but this is also about value, like long-term value that this person's adding to this person's life. Okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the 9 of staves, please. The 9, my gosh, the 8 right behind it, the 8 of staves and the 9 of staves. They're going to communicate. There's going to be a conversation. There's actually going to be like the floodgate. Could be over these 3 days or very soon after. That this person gets through this person's defenses. Look at the picture. Look at how those arrows, those staves are flying through the air, and look at how it looks. Look, he's even looking at it. He's even looking at the staves as they're approaching, and look at all of the holes in their wall. This communication is going to get right through to the heart. Here's the thing, though. I don't know who has this sort of wall up. It could be the Queen of Pentacles who has this like wall up, because it's like, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles, she knows her worth. She knows that she's going to like multiply anything that she touches. You know, whether it's business, family, strategy, whatever it is, she knows the value she brings to a relationship. So she could be actually the one who has the boundary, could be him. I feel like he's more of an instigator. The King of Wands is very much like a mover and a shaker, an action taker, So So it's probably him trying to get through her defenses. And he could be the one that opens this messages, communications, emails, texts, phone calls. Could also be telepathic that, you know, someone's getting in your mind. Okay. Doesn't need a clarification, but we're going to clarify the Ten of Cups, happiness, that perfect human love. Six of Swords. Look at again. Look at down here, the choppy waters, and then up here, the calm waters. Someone's moving away. Someone's moving away from... Ooh, I just heard fighting. Someone's really refusing to fight. Someone is... It could be like you have conflict in your family, and maybe you wanted to clear that up before bringing a new person into the tribe. It could be something like that. I'm not for sure on that, but in either case, you or this other person are making a definite decision to move away from drama. Moving away from drama to go and start to put your energy and attention into starting this new relationship. It could also be a new enterprise. Actually, if this is business for you, if this isn't love, if this is business, it's wildly successful. Look at what you have, a business going. This is entrepreneurship. The wands. It's business, it's enterprise, it's companies. It's starting something new with the Ace of Wands. So out of an inactive business period, lots of options. This person, this Queen of Pentacles, incredibly successful. Huge return on investment. This person multiplies all of the pentacles. If this is business. If it's business, you or this other person are moving away from... It's moving away from other work. It's the swords are words. So there could be something else that you kind of left behind in order to move towards your Ten of Cups happiness. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the King of Cups in reverse, please. The King of Cups in reversed. Strength. It's it's taking all of this person's strength to come forward, to speak, to make their position known in order to get this whole thing off the ground. It's taking a lot of this person. So whether you are the Queen of Pentacles is going to be okay no matter what. It's this King of Wands who has a lot of options and wants the most stable and the most long-lasting happiness. They're the ones who they're showing up. They showed up like this yesterday, didn't they? For the Monday, they came out as the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Yes, this energy feels familiar. This person has many different sides of themselves that they use, that they kind of, like an emperor that rotates out a king within to deal with whoever they're dealing with at the time. Okay, I'm dealing with this kind of person. I know what they're going to want. I'm going to rotate out, put this king forward. Now I'm with her or this person, I'm going to put this king forward. That's who this is. They're easier with taking action than they are with communicating, especially about their feelings. They don't want to do it. I'm telling you, they're going to do it, but it's going to take like every ounce of strength and self-control in order to convince themselves and psych themselves up and encourage themselves and really get them to a point where they're able to come to you and say this and talk about this and do it. Because there does need to be communication. This person does need to tell you how they feel, or you need to tell this person how you feel if you're the masculine in this. You know what they just said? They just said that this person has so many options in action. They can take action in so many things. They can take action towards so many women. Let's just say it's male, female. They can take so many different women. They can approach so many different women, right? They can sleep with anyone. This is someone who can sleep with absolutely anyone, anyone they want. They can physically entice and attract any single person they want. Don't get triggered. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. It's okay. Emotionally, only one option. There's only one option that they have that they would ever open up for. No one else would get this part of them. Look at that. I love this. This is getting exciting. This is getting heated up. This person can physically bed whomever. Okay, whatever. But what they're choosing is to make an approach that's well thought out, that's stable, that's secure towards someone who they trust. Trust is like the only thing that they really care about here. Trust, loyalty. I like this person for you. You're both showing up 100% here. Queen of Pentacles showing up 210%. She's got her stuff together. She's like already a queen. She's not even like Nine of Pentacles. She's actually moving and thinking in terms of her own long-term happiness. She could even be someone who's like gonna freeze her eggs, or who's adopting, or, you know, it's like she's gonna be okay no matter what. This person is the one who wants that person. So, and this person is overcoming a lot. They're the ones who's actually closing out this huge cycle. Not to say that she's not. It's just, it's really emphasized with the masculine here. This is the person who, here's the thing, they're choosing each other, is what I feel like. Because it's taking an incredible amount of energy and strength and attention for this king to reverse this pushing it down emotionally in order for this person to have a conversation with the Queen of Pentacles. And that's telling me, that's telling all of us on YouTube, that this person doesn't open up. That's part of the status quo. It's part of just who they are. And I'm saying that that's a good thing. I like that. I like that there's this protection of boundaries, that there's this protection of the self. I like that. I like both of these people for each other too, because this is showing up as a person who honors that trust, who honors that privacy, who honors that difficulty. I know how hard it is for this person to open up about how they feel. So I'm not going to diminish it, or I'm not going to break that trust. That's interesting. Yeah, this person only wants to trust someone. Out of all the options, what do they want? They want someone steady. They want someone, they also want someone who's not going to get tired of them, who's not going to, you know, get bored or move on quickly. They want someone who's going to stick around because they want to build this. That's what they want. Queen of Pentacles. What does Queen of Pentacles want? She wants this long-term, long-lasting, stable happiness. She only makes decisions based on what's best for the future. That's just, it's very, very simple. She's coming across exceedingly, here's the thing, she's coming across one together. She's an archetype that's coming in complete and whole, just as she is. Very honest, loyal, direct. That's her. The masculine energy is coming across split a little bit. There's this, I don't want to say Casanova. I mean, they have options, but okay, they have options, so what? They have options. They can have any person they want, very attractive person. They don't talk to every single person that they're with. They don't, does that make sense? They might not even look someone in the eye a lot because they're so closed off, or they look and they're like, you know, scrutinizing. Like I said, this could be a water sign. They could just be coming up this way, could be a water sign. Okay. What are we at? 34 minutes. And remember, this is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this beginning could happen over these 3 days. It could happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It could be forthcoming, but this is the energy of now. Okay, my dears. Let's go ahead and get a Moonology card. What advice do we have for this couple, for the masculines and the feminines involved in this situation? Everything pivots on this Ace of Wands. I want you to know. They want you to know. Everything hinges. Everything I read after the first two cards were the Ace of Wands with the Four of Swords in reverse. If you stay in the Four of Swords and you stay not taking action, if you stay mute, quiet, without taking any kind of action, without making any move, none of the rest of the reading happens. Okay? I want you to know that. I just want you to know that this rest of the reading doesn't kick off until this happens. So if this hasn't happened for you yet, if there hasn't been a bold action, a movement, a shift in energies taking place, this doesn't happen. This has to happen first, because everything else that happens is in response to this. Because that is what releases the energies and closes out this old toxic cycle that was for your wisdom and cultivation of experience for wisdom, that sets off this chain of events. Then the King of Wands approaches, has it, okay, and then the Queen of, then that gives her something to respond to and build on. And then does that make sense? Just want to make sure that is like beyond clear. Okay. Do we have any advice for the couple? Believe in the impossible. I know it's backwards. I'm using the old camera. I didn't know it still works. A fiery climax approach. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. A fiery climax. You know what that is? I swear to God, some of you are making so many babies this week. I swear. Some of you are, it's like time to get it on. It's time to start. It's time to make these little babies, make the bodies for the souls of these little people that grow up to be these happy adults who have the grandbaby right there. And that's you, and that's them, and you have your dogs living happily ever after. A fiery, this is exactly, can I hold it this way? I'm so immature, but I'm wise. Fiery climax approaches, see? The climax is insemination. That's the fiery climax. I feel like you both feel so much better after you get this like on its way, once you get this going. Remember, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, this reading is good for. So it could be the end of Thursday that, oh yeah, it could be the end of Thursday that this happens, and then it'll be later, maybe over the weekend, that the rest of this takes place. So just, you know, I don't do timelines. I'm totally off of the time continuum. So I go by energies. So look out for this. Look out for a break in the stagnation, a break in the break, a break in the stillness, a break in the meditation. There's going to be, because right now I don't see any communication. Like this is calm. I feel like this is at the time of this recording. When am I recording this? This is 10 a.m. Monday. I'm recording this 10 a.m. Monday for all of Tuesday, all of Wednesday, all of Thursday, okay? So as of right now, this recording, these energies are like this. Right now, the energies are like this. Four of Swords, you're taking a quiet moment, they're taking a quiet moment, and there's nothing between you two, okay? That will be broken by this. There's going to be a bold action, and it doesn't have to be just one. It doesn't have to be by the masculine or the feminine. It could be either or both. It could even be one on each side. They both do something that breaks the cycle and kicks off the ending of the past to fertilize like the future. Okay? So just look out for that. Either you're going to be taking an action, they're going to be taking an action, you're both taking an action, but it is a veritable huge, it could even look like it's coming out of the sky. It's it's very bold, entrepreneurial, enterprising, very conqueror like. I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so a fiery climax approaches, and I feel like this is coming up soon, soonly. And believe in the impossible. So there you have it, folks. Have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If this is super resonating for you, go ahead and book me with a personal reading. It really helps me. I love doing personal readings. Getting into your guys' energy. Now, granted, I can only do a couple before I need to take like a nap, so that's why it's taking me long to work through a little bit. But I'm a lot better. I'm a lot more forward than I was before when I had all these tech glitches. So go ahead and book me with a personal reading, and we'll get right all up into it. For everyone else, have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I will see you Friday in Los Angeles. Take care, everybody. Bye.